Alright, got one of the sides built. The little curl right here on her hair was a massive pain in the butt to do. And so were the fringes right here, but it's mostly due to the fact my inability to properly parse these pieces out on the paper as I was going along and whatnot, because this is even though it looks simple, it actually really isn't. It took about 4 to 5 hours just to complete this whole little section right here because of all the folding and everything else. But luckily the next portion of this thing will go by really quickly. So I'll come back when I actually get that portion put together. Alright, so I got the front portion of hair done. Luckily it didn't actually take luckily it didn't take as long as I thought. I gotta do this one last little piece right here, which is this little bitty section here. So technically this whole piece here did take a whole day to do, but this little portion right here is going to be so quick to build. I'm not going to really count it in. But tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the highlighted red area, and most likely also all the way down to about maybe to this line right here, because I gotta figure out how to exactly attach all this to her head. Because I'm trying to figure out if I want to actually make it to where I can actually pop her hair off, or if I just want to make it to where it just sits on correctly, or make sure it just like actually hot glue it onto the onto her and whatnot. And I'll show you why I'm thinking I might want to make it so it's removable. It basically has to do with the wooden dowels I'm using. What I've learned is that if I put a lot of stress over these wooden dowels, since these dowels are actually fairly smooth, the hot glue really can't grasp the dowels that well. And I don't really know if sandpaper will actually help with the gripping if I sand these up and whatnot, because the sandpaper I got will just make it even more smooth. So yeah. So what I'm thinking of doing is that once I get the general portions of her hair figured out, is I'm gonna have like a whole separate dowel that I just actually slide the hair onto, and I basically on that dowel I have a little key. That way, so when the hair slides down, it will lock onto the key, and so the hair doesn't move around. But I can easily pop her hair off if I need to do some repairs to her face. Something goes wrong here. I want to readjust the eyes or whatever. I'm thinking that's what I'm most likely going to do. So yes, that's pretty much it for right now. I mean, I'm going to try and keep this video short, but we'll have to see how it goes. But ever so slowly, Minmay is coming along. I know this really doesn't classify as my Minmay build, but I want to show off my new white betta for the few that I wanted to know. This one is now White Knight number 2. I still have my original White Knight in my bathroom, and I still have Hyatet. He is now in a 5.5 gallon divided tank in my living room. And here's where Hyatet is. The reason why it's cloudy is because I'm having a bit of an algae bloom. So I gotta let the tank settle for a few days and it'll clear up. But with that said, back to building Minmay. Okay, so I said let's go get back to building Minmay, but this kind of does fall into that category. I'm actually going to take a small break tomorrow and actually do a wire change on this tank, since this one actually needs it. And I have to do a wire change on my flower horn here. So tomorrow will more or less be me just doing maintenance onto my tanks that desperately need it. I'm still going to try and get some work done on Minmay tomorrow, but if I don't do, well, actually I'm cutting all these videos together, but whatever. I just want to give a little idea of what else I have to work with when I'm not working on Minmay, because these fish are a part of my life too, especially my big guy right here. Alright, so I've actually decided to go through and actually build the little reinforcement areas that go right here, which is basically this piece here. But as you can tell, with the front of her hair being all over the place and not exactly sturdy enough to really get a proper form, I'm actually going to build the top section first before I actually do anything else. So let me go figure out where that one is. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to build this section next to help reinforce this whole area right here. So yeah, I'm going to do that first. Alright, so I got the hair more or less done and put together, and whatnot. Of course, you can see it right here. I mean, yeah, I don't know how to do these videos, so please forgive me for being very, very awkward. So the one thing I've noticed is that I'm going to actually squish her face in like about yay much to more or less make it look proper. And of course, before I actually end this video, I want to show how her hair looks on her and whatnot. So let me go and do that right now. More or less like so. There is some more tweaking I gotta do to get it to fit properly. But generally speaking, this is how her hair is going to look. I think I need to do about like that or so for her hair to look proper. Of course, I'm still figuring everything out. I'm definitely going to be tweaking quite a bit. But generally speaking, this is how it's going to look. It actually goes right about, I think right about to here, actually. So, yeah. So, what I need to do now is I need to reinforce her, reinforce her hair, not her hair, but her head. Make sure it doesn't wobble around like it is right now. Reinforce everything on here, and then do the same thing for her hair, and then actually build the other section of her hair that goes basically on the back of her and whatnot. So yeah, so I'm gonna more or less put this portion of the video to an end and actually upload the video as is, because I've already taken like 3-4 days of prior to my last upload, and I kind of want to keep my YouTube keep uploading while I'm going on, but yeah. So, here's hoping I upload in a little while later, too.